Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and I have an important question for all of you, because we've all lost games. There's nobility in losing to creatures. There's nobility in losing to burn spells, losing to planeswalkers even. Have you ever been beaten to death by their lands? How did it feel? How fair did that feel that their lands could attack and block? How would you like to be on the other side of the equation? How would you like to show your opponent the pain and the indignity of losing to lands? Well, that's what we're doing here today, because I have been adoring this lands that attack and block and do things deck, featuring the key card of the whole thing, Blossoming Tortoise. This particular, reptile, not a turtle, is a turtle, creature type turtle. I call it a turtle. It's a tortoise. Some people get specific, whatever. When I say turtle, you know what I mean. This beautiful card ties the whole deck together. It is a 3/3 that whenever it attacks or blocks, you mill 3 and you return a land from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. But that's not all. Activate abilities of lands you control cost 1 less to activate. That's good with a lot of creature lands, but that's not all. Land creatures get +1/+1. We have a lot of ways to turn our lands into creatures. Let me show you a few. Wrenn and Realmbreaker is a very popular one attached to a 3-mana planeswalker. Loam Speaker. Llanowar Loam Speaker is a very cool one that can turn your lands into creatures. Sorry, I still have to say that the right way. So those are some ways to make your lands attack for damage. And on top of that, we have these creature lands in the mana base that we keep getting back or put onto the battlefield with the Tortoise. The Vinestalk is a new one. The Foundry you may have seen before. So yes, we're going to beat them down with an army of lands, but that's not all. When you have lands, they can do other things besides attack and block. Crazy, I know. They can also pump into the Goose Mother to play a really tremendous bird hydra. The creature types in this deck make me smile. That's reason enough to play it. So this thing makes a whole bunch of food and is a ginormous flyer that can also draw cards when it attacks. It is awesome, and it is really cool to put all those lands into an X-powerful card such as the Goose Mother. On top of that, there's some other fun synergy and new cards featured in the deck. The Hornlock Whale is important because we don't have removal, because we're in blue and green, where removal is usually scarce, but this is removal attached to a giant creature that we can often play because we get so many lands on the battlefield. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. I'm just playing this in everything. I think it's just that good, but in this deck in particular, there's some fun things you can do, like giving out the Loam Speaker abilities to other creatures, giving out a Haywire Mite's ability to sacrifice itself to kill artifacts and enchantments. Yeah, just run the cauldron, especially when we're putting a bunch of stuff in the graveyard. You don't want to risk the opponent taking advantage of the graveyard in some way. You won't get out of this video without noticing Virtue of Strength. If we tap a basic land for mana, it produces 3 times as much of that mana instead. You know what's good with that? Giant Bird Hydra. We can put all the mana into a Giant Bird Hydra. Oh, stay tuned. You will never believe how many heads the Goose Mother has. Let's dive in. Let the lands that attack and block nonsense begin. We are on the draw against an opponent with a higher rank than us, which means that this can be a rank up game. We have some early plays, so I'll keep this hand, even if it's a little awkward. We might have to bushwhack into a land and then bushwhack again. Our opponent starts on Tapland Skrelv. Well, our bushwhacks probably aren't going to hit much anyway. Let's go get a land. Can play this and go make sure we have more lands. It's what we do. The real question now is, what does Skrelv protect? I expected Esper colors. Oh no. A double striking Illuminator Virtuoso. That thing could definitely kill us. Do I have time to play the Stomper? They might just kill me here. Well, there's not much else I can do. I mean, I guess I can play a Goose Mother and block. But then what am I doing next turn? Nothing. So, yeah, we got to play this dinosaur. See if we live. Here it comes. All right, Angel Fire Ignition. That is double strike and lifelink and vigilance. Ow. Ow. We go to 12. Bushwhack. We try to fight it. That won't work. Skrelv will protect. I guess I have to kill the Skrelv. And we have to hope that our opponent doesn't stop me somehow with another protection spell, which they might have. Okay, that is a play you can make. So blocking really is a bad strategy here. I think I just pass now, and I try to hit them with the whale and hope they don't have another protection play. They did let that Skrelv die though, so maybe. But not using the one from the graveyard notably, so they probably have protection. We attempt to breach the lagoon. Please. Please, I want to play this game. I want to have a chance. Why are you holding so long? Oh my goodness, it worked! You're telling me there's a chance. Well, 6/6 whale, Vorinclex, Goose Mother. Many options. I guess the Vorinclex's trample is the thing I'm most excited about, and I like getting 2 more lands, even though we had a few to go. Another one. Loam Speaker off the top. Here's a land. Probably a big Goose Ma. Hold back the... Well, I mean, maybe we're supposed to be aggressive, but they're at 28. I think we're going to need all of our blockers. All hands on deck. Honk honk. As much power and toughness as I can possibly have on the board. Will it be good enough against one human with Connive and Double Strike? Third Angel Fire. Move to combat. Everybody get in there. It's gonna take an army. Seriously. One dude with 2 knives. One rogue double wielding against all this, and I'm the one who's scared. All right, Goose Mom down. Good draw. The 4th one, I believe. Well, that's why we play them. Could also transform the Vorinclex. Nah, that's greedy. Who wants to see that? Nobody. We fight. Don't be touching cards. Uh-oh. They actually have another protection effect. Okay then. Well, I'm all out of fight. And you have 32 health. What the heck am I supposed to do? I'll play this whale. They do have to keep giving it trample. That is a thing. But as you can see, they have a few Angel Fire ignitions. In we go. Okay. Block and block and block. Let's go. They didn't use Angel Fire this time. Rage. Yeah, that is how trample works. I just think the Virtuoso will not be denied. Eh? Eh? I still take 4. But it's dead. We killed it. We slayed the monster. I can't believe they did an Angel Fire. Do they have a better plan? Nice plan. on the draw against a top 200 opponent. I don't like the chances. Going second is too hard, especially with a ramp deck. My mom taught me if you have nothing nice to say, say nothing. And this mono red, I got nothing. We are kind of lucky. We took a mulligan and didn't have the turn 2 creature, but they're just going face. Classic mindless face is the place. Oh, they drew the adversary. But if we wait till next turn, if we take this damage, next turn maybe we can trade. Turtle. Please don't mana screw me in this game. Here's a goose. And a food. We defend. Everything in. All right. The Swift Spear is the hardest thing to actually deal with, so we'll block like this. No surprise that they have a monstrous rage, but it is a trade, so we're still at 8. This could be a lot worse. Also have a food. Tortoise. Bodies on the ground. That's what this is going to take. Green, green, blue, blue. I guess I'll take the Foundry. Now we'll wait till later to get the Foundry. Need to make sure our mana is good. No surprise. Is it time to block here? I think so. Because next turn, that Swift Spear is done getting in. Because this is a Vorinclex. Come at me. They get to look at 6 cards, exile 1. You know what? That's fine. I think they just saw their 3rd lightning strike of the game. No, yeah, it's there. Whale. All right, Ren, let's start putting some pressure on them.
I fight for every play. My voice beckons to all worlds.
Eh? 4 mana. We could use whale food, which I think is the ultra safe thing to do. Let's do it. I'll trade your lightning strike with my food token. Not even playing the lightning strike they exiled. Come on. And goodbye. Well, I feel better. That always puts a smile on my face, no matter how much I hate mono red. Winning against it kind of makes it worth it. On the play. Beautiful. Cut down. Feels like a cut down. Still, gotta try. Oh, Gumdrop Poisoner. Make a food. A 3/2 life link, and when it enters the battlefield, -X/-X, where X is the life gain. Go for the throat. Well, you had to get that out of the way. Let's play Ren. Empty board. Excellent. Minus.
Final fight, then we must not forget the mission.
What do we take? I'm pretty sure it's a Goose Mother, but it could be Teachings. I can see a case for Teachings. And then we hold up the whale next turn. Pretty good. What else am I doing next turn? I can get the Goose Mother with the Virtue later. Skitter. No, my graveyard! Oh, what a good card. When it makes a rat, it exiles the graveyard. No! Oh, I hate it. I hate it a lot. Okay, plus... You want to maybe block this land?
Break
Eh?
free
You wanna trade Lord Skitter for a land? Yeah? You do. You do. That's something. All right, teachings. Play the Might. How are you gonna pressure Wrenn without a creature? I'm guessing they have another Lord Skitter. I'm still surprised. They have a Shieldred. And Shieldred's not bad. Draw. Ouchie. Mill.
I see endless
So Seiju it is.
and rebirth.
Another teachings. And pass the turn. I'm sure they feel great about having a Shieldred on the field. They're gonna play a Poisoner. They did gain 2 life, right? So they do get to kill this. That is a cool combo with Shieldred. Been thinking about it for mono black, especially in a mono red meta. Anyway, Whale. To the bottom, they must have another one. Otawara. Alright, so we're powering up a land and attacking with it. The opponent might trade again. They did before. Virtue can get the Goose Mother, which is kind of the value energy we need. Maybe we don't attack. I mean, they traded Lord Skitter for a land. They would trade a Gumdrop Poisoner for one, I think. All right, getting back Value Town. Gonna need some cards. Attacking means if they kill the Goose Mother, they have a shot at Wrenn, and I have to block with my Kieran, which I don't want to. So we chill. Here comes another Shieldred. I am sure of it. Oh, okay. That's not another Shieldred. Actually, this is fine. Lord Skitter's still annoying because I kind of had plans for my graveyard. Thanks a lot. Another Whale is nice, but we need a land. This might be a double Wrenn turn. Wrenn to get a land, play a new Wrenn. Hold up Whale. First, let's attack with Goose Mother and draw. Oh, land located. Beautiful. Now what? I think I stick to the plan.
The end.
Yay, turtle! We did it! All right, doing the turtle. Turtle is happening. I know, a tortoise. I'm sorry. I was raised with a show about turtles that were ninjas. I can't help myself, okay? No! This mono black deck is a hater. Accuse you of crimes against cool decks. Oh, attack with everything. What do we put on top? The Skitter? I know I'd love to save the Whale for Shieldred and all, but let's make this play before we fall too far behind. And that's a trade. Game 3. Draw. Virtue. Ren. Let's get a nice permanent. This would be a good time for another Goose Mother. It will not be a Goose Mother. Bummer. Need something to do with all this mana. They tapped out for their virtue. Their virtue is scary. Interesting. Well, they won't have any blockers up so that our Kirans can actually do something. I think we let Ren die here. Especially with another one in hand. All right, draw, that hurts. How much can I attack them for? I have so much mana. Not as much as I need to, unfortunately. Let's see. Oh, there's a Goose Mother. Oh. What's this? Who dis? To combat. Exile target creature card to make a 1/1. That would be you. And exile target creature card to make a 1/1. I think the Lord Skitter getting exiled makes sense. Now they've got a virtue, so they're gonna get some strong stuff, but I guess it's not that bad, right? They're gonna get Gumdrop Poisoner that can kill something. Okay. How much mana? 13. I think I'll play one of these and I know you want the Goose Mother for 1,000,000 foods. Is that the right play though? Really? Of course it is. Of course it is. Ah, yes! Mega Goose Hydra. And the best thing they can get is a turtle, right? Oh. Or a 2/2, because I don't have trample, so they can block this as much as they need to. They top a land. I feel like we're in a good spot. Oh, you want some? Children, do you want some? That is some aggression. So they can just get Shieldred back. So let's do like this. Actually, they can, right? Because of the Kirans? Ooh. Well, I still don't want to trade my 13/13 for their Shieldred. That is a land, but I have a lot to do with all this land. They're at 21. I can't give out trample, right? This makes target creature base power and toughness 3/3. Yeah, I don't think I have any way to sneak out trample. All right. Whale up. Ren mana fix is nice. Power up one of these lands. Plus up another. It's a lot of potential damage.
Buy us more time.
So they have to block with their 2/2. Trying to think if I want to distribute counters, but obviously getting creatures out of the graveyard is a good idea. So what do I not want them to have? The Haywire Might, they can't activate it, but what if they draw Murex, right? Guess I don't want them to have the whale. My target creature, that's going to be a 3/3. Many winning options. Let's go with the Kiran. I'm gonna try some food. Well, how are you ever gonna draw a card with your Goose if you do that? Sacrifice food. If I do, I lose 2 to Shieldred. But I get to draw a card. Yeah, guys. All right, one Sheoldred against the world. Time to see if you're really the card everybody's so hype about. Goose Mom back, but you get no food. Saddest of geese. Top deck. Another poisoner. Ooh, that can kill something. 5. You're gonna have 5 life here. Not enough to kill a whale, though. I guess they figured out that the Kirans are a problem. All right, food for me. All right, draw a good card. Come on, turtle, turtle. Oh, the cauldron though.
Forget the mission.
Cauldron shuts down the virtue in its tracks. I think I still have the Haywire Mite down there, don't I? Yes, I do. So anything with a +1/+1 counter becomes a Haywire Mite. Still can't quite navigate this goose, but we can power up all kinds of attackers. It tapped the other one. No, not like this. So they have to block here. They have 2 blockers. One has lifelink. All right, what becomes a 3/3? You? They want to block this anyway. So you? Attack that food, because I am brave. It's a lot of damage. I expect them to try to hang on to Sheoldred until the end. Math is for blockers, which means sometimes us attackers have to wait for the math. Oh god. Hurry, opponent. You're out of timeouts now. You have to block or you're gonna die. No blocks is not an option. You know, if you want to keep playing. Okay. I guess they had seen enough and couldn't bear to put their beautiful creatures underneath the trampling army of whales and geese and vine stalks and Kirans and spirits and whatever else. On the draw, but a good curve. We'll see if it gets to play Magic. Opponent turn 1 duress. Get wrecked. I always pick at duress a little bit in best of 1, but I'm also always playing a deck that is bad against duress. You know, the fact that they play duress, I'm gonna play teachings here because I bet they just want to kill this Loam Speaker. And if they kill this token, I'm okay with that. I mean, they can see I have better creatures. They haven't done anything so far, though. I will attack you. Another round against Mono Black, huh? Another Sheoldred. I think I just play Ren for value. It's on an empty board. An empty board. Which means Ren might stick around.
So many voices in need of help.
Ooh, the virtue. Nice. Permanent that can get back another permanent that can do really busted stuff later. All right, see? They're holding that cut down. They really didn't want to use it. And here's Sheoldred again. The whale. Love to see that. All right, power up this land.
My
Pass this
voice
turn.
beckons to all worlds.
There goes Ren, but Ren did good work. There's Liliana.
No
That's a
more
frustrating one.
distractions. Haven't you
I love the Kieran in these matchups, but I don't know if it's good enough. Compared to having mana, let's let it go. Now Sheldred can attack, but Sheldred wants to defend Liliana, which is kind of unfortunate for us because I was ready. So what does this mean? We need to have 2 mana open. Virtue gets back creature or land. They aren't that amazing. Might need the land though. Let's play this dinosaur. Unfortunately, nothing here really attacks through a Sheldred. I'll get the Cascade. So we'll have the land drop for next turn. Or just something to discard to Liliana, right? We saw the power of the Virtue against Mono Black last time. That's why we tap that creature, by the way. All right, they go all removal. Oops, all removal. But yeah, we tap the creature because if they use a removal spell on it, we wouldn't have the whale available in combat like this. And they go top, as you want to. So we could play the Vinestalk here, but we could, and get rid of Lily. We could also play the Virtue, but then we have to discard cards to Lily, which isn't great. 5 mana is a lot. But then Lily's down, they play Sheldred, then we play these two. It's not the end of the world. I think we should just get rid of Liliana while we can. We know what they're doing next turn. I wish we had the Foundry around that could have gotten rid of Liliana cheaper, but we just drew it. Here's Sheldred. Another whale. I love it. Let's get our turtle going. They're empty-handed, so we might be able to get a lot of lands out of this card. If they attack me, they're gonna get whaled. Whaled upon. Top or bottom, but not on the battlefield. Another Vinestalk is nice, but can we play Virtue? I think we can. Awkward tapping moment. Make sure that you're tapping your non-basics. Oh, they don't want to see what happens after I play Virtue, huh? So we should have enough there to play Virtue, play Stomper. They replay Sheldred, but then we start playing whales and attacking with giant Vinestalks. I think we've got that one in the bag, even with a Sheldred hanging out on the field.